Hello, my dear students. Welcome to EVS lecture, EVS part 2. Today, we are going to learn lesson number 7 from shelter to village settlements. In this lesson, three major topics or points are there. First one, shelter. Second one, seasonal camps. Third one, village settlement. Again I am explaining, or again I am repeating. In lesson number 7 we are going to learn three important points. First one, shelter. Second one, seasonal camps. Third one, village settlement. So first one, we are going to learn about shelter. I am going to read paragraph. I am sure you have textbook with yourself. So whenever I am going to read, you had to keep finger under the sentence. Okay children, now I am going to read this paragraph. In the fifth lesson, we saw that the Neanderthals lived mainly in caves. At that time, the climate in Europe was extremely cold. The Neanderthals could protect themselves from the freezing temperatures because they wore leather clothing and made use of fire. Perhaps that was not enough. That is why they used animal hides to erect tents inside the caves for warmth. Wherever necessary, they also built huts in the open. See, here is a very good example, very beautiful picture. A warm two-room tent erected by Neanderthal man inside a cave, and it is found in France. Okay children, see, now I am going to explain you this paragraph, shelter. In our lesson number 5, already we have learnt that Neanderthals lived in caves. They developed technique to live in caves. Okay, so that the Neanderthals lived in caves. At that time, what happened? The climate in Europe was extremely cold, and we know that because of climate, we changed our clothing, we changed our eating habits, means our food. So climate affects on all these things, means climate affect on food, climate affect on shelter. So same thing happened with Neanderthals also. The Neanderthals could protect themselves from the freezing temperature because they wore leather clothing and made use of fire. See, but when that was not enough to them, at that time what they did, they used animal hides to erect tents inside the caves for warmth. Wherever necessary, they also built huts in the open. So see what we learned in this paragraph. In the Middle Stone Age, the climate in Europe was extremely cold. And so that to protect themselves, the Neanderthals wore leather clothes, made use of fire, and erected tents of animal hides in the caves. They built huts in the open when weather permitted. Means, see children, the climate in Europe was extremely cold, and so that Neanderthal were able to protect themselves from freezing temperature. Why? Because they wore leather clothing and they used fire also. Whenever that is not enough, at that time they used animal hides to erect tents inside the caves for warmth. Wherever necessary, they also built huts in open. So here is a very beautiful picture, and this is the good example of a warm two-room tent erected by Neanderthal man inside a cave. Now, next topic, seasonal camps. I am going to read it. In the Middle Stone Age, groups of Homo sapiens had established camp all over the world. At that time, the climate was getting warmer. Everywhere the environment was changing, and with it, the diet of Homo sapiens was also undergoing change. By the time of the Middle Stone Age, big animals like mammoths were on the way to extinction due to the changing environment and also because they were hunted on a very large scale. That is why Homo sapiens had largely turned to fishing. He also began to depend more on hunting smaller animals like the wild boar, deer, mountain goat, and sheep. See, children, so in this topic, what we have learned or what I have read, in the Middle Stone Age, groups of Homo sapiens established camp all over the world. They developed technique to establish camps. But at that time, the climate was getting warmer everywhere. In first topic, we have learned that the climate in Europe was extremely cold, and so that they were able to protect themselves from extreme cold climate. But here what happened? The climate was getting warmer, and so that everywhere the environment was changing. And if the environment was changing, definitely eating habits and whatever the people were wearing, they also changed in that habits. So the diet of Homo sapiens was also undergoing change definitely. By the time of the Middle Stone Age, big animals like mammoth, see here is a very good picture of mammoth, very huge elephant, okay, means mammoth, were on way to extinction due to changing environment and also because they were hunted on a very large scale. Why they were at the age of extinction, means at the place of extinction, because they were hunted on a large scale and climate was also changing day by day, and that changing climate was not suitable for mammoth, okay, and that is why Homo sapiens had largely turned to fishing because they were not getting animals like mammoth for hunting, and so that they largely turned to fishing. So he also began to depend more on hunting smaller animals like a wild boar, deer, mountain goat, and sheep. Why? Because a very big animal like mammoth, they were going to extinct. Why? Because they were hunted on a large scale and changing environment also, means the continuous changing environment affect them and they were not able to live like means to live such a type of climate. That's why they were in a way to extinction. Okay, children, so again I am explaining second point. During the Middle Stone Age, the climate in Europe was getting warmer. The diet of Homo sapiens changed due to the environmental changes. They hunted small animals as the large animals had become extinct. They also turned to fishing, and this change in the diet enabled the Homo sapiens to roam to the faraway regions. So see, children, today we have learnt two topics: shelter and seasonal camps. This topic only half we have learned today. In our next lecture we will learn same topic, means seasonal camps, half topic is remaining, and village settlement also. So in next lecture we are going to learn about village settlement and little bit about seasonal camps also. Okay, children, thank you. Thanks a lot, students.